Nollywood script: APC chieftain exposes political agenda behind Wike's action. And now to the news in full. Timi Frank has accused FCT Minister Nyesom Wike of using recent land revocation in Abuja to target political opponents and intimidate potential challengers to President Tinubu. Can you imagine? He's trying to intimidate people. That man. Frank claims high-profile names like former President Muhammadu Buhari were included in the revocation list as a distraction. Shebi, you see, I said it, that man, he probably put those names there so that other people will be scared that, oh, if he can revoke the land of Buhari or person like Abbas, so what is our own land that he cannot revoke? Shebi, I said it. That man, I know him too much. Too much. It is a distraction with Wike's true target being opposition figures. Tell you here, allegations have surfaced linking Wike to questionable land deals, with critics warning of further politically motivated demolitions and land seizures in the FCT. It's not good to know somebody too well. That man, I know that he has an agenda. Calling Buhari's name there, it is definitely a distraction. Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Timi Frank, has described recent land revocations in Abuja by the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, as a politically motivated ploy to target opposition figures. Can you imagine? He's on a vendetta journey. Now that you're a minister, all my enemies go hear am, now go see shege. I go show all of you. I will revoke your land. I will do this, I will do that. But let me use somebody as a distraction. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this kind of person in power? Now, wow. In a strongly worded statement issued on Saturday, Frank alleged that the ongoing wave of certificate of occupancy, say of revocation, is a Nollywood script. Who now wrote script for him? Now, Nigeria, a movie. If somebody say Nigeria should be instead of us watching DSTV, Nigeria is enough for people to watch. No need of going to the cinema. It's a Nollywood script aimed at intimidating political opponents of President Bola Tinubu's administration. He further claimed that the revocations were part of a strategy to neutralize potential challengers to Tinubu in the 2027 elections. We have intelligence that the purported revocations of land belonging to high-profile individuals, including former President Muhammadu Buhari and Speaker of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas, are mere smoke screens. Frank said, this is a cover for a broader campaign. And now Tajuddin said, why would you call my name inside that kind of, who told you I have not paid, I've already paid. Then that will already tell us that this man, he has an agenda. This is a cover for a broader campaign against members of opposition parties. Frank pointed out that both Buhari and Abbas have denied owning the lands listed in the FCT's minister's revocation notice, suggesting their inclusion was meant to deflate public criticism. Yes, that was exactly what it did. When I saw those things, I was like, this man, he's just trying to call this name so that other people will be okay with the fact that he wants to collect their land, since they can revoke the one that belongs to President Buhari and Tajuddin Abbas. Can you just imagine? Using people's name as distraction. That man, so much bad things now for the head. The controversy comes amid allegations from Chief Rita Lorry of Debo, whose late husband reportedly owned a disputed estate, now allegedly granted to a firm linked to House Minority Leader Kingsley Chinda, an ally of Wike. Frank criticized the minister for using his position to settle personal and political scores, claiming that similar tactics were employed during Wike's tenure as governor of Rivers State. Can you imagine? They don't already know you. They don't sabi you finish. See finish, don't enter your matter. If something happens, then that's Wike's ways. That's the way he always behaves. Can you just imagine? Wike is repeating his Rivers State playbook in the FCT, targeting perceived opponents by revoking land titles and demolishing properties, Frank stated. He further accused Wike of harboring bitterness over losing political control in Rivers State to Governor Sim Fubara. Yes, so he is really bittered. He is embittered, very, very bittered, which he claims has fueled the minister's action. The APC chieftain also issued a warning to President Tinubu, suggesting Wike's loyalty could shift, saying, Wike's history of betrayal should be a cautionary tale for Tinubu. I'm sure that one too is watching him like a hawk. The two of them, they go to watch their back. Who is going to betray me first? The two of them, I'm sure. Because they're almost like the same thing. I'm sure that Tinubu knows that Wike can betray him at any time. Wike himself knows that Tinubu can betray me at any time. So the two of them, they go to watch themselves back to back. The same way he turned on former President Goodluck Jonathan, he could turn on Tinubu. He called on opposition members and political activists to brace for further actions, alleging Wike's plans to intensify his clampdown on dissenting voices. The FCT ministry has yet to respond to Frank's accusation. I'm sure he's going to respond very soon. Ikechukwu Malaki says Wike should be very careful not end in shame. Yes, because if his appointment stops abruptly, court classes will finish him unless he runs out. I'm telling you. Hopefully he finishes his tenure properly, like the minister, and they don't say, oh, let's remove him as minister. Or Tinubu says, I don't want you as my minister again. That would be a big disaster for him. A very, very big disaster. Saeed Idris says, yes, this is true because Nigerians see it as Tinubu while it was wicked man of FCT minister. Oyakire Gabriel says, you hear the smell, believe this, believe anything. The writer didn't put on his thinking cap before penning this story. Please answer if you can. Why would the opposition politician refuse or fail to pay ground rent charges over many, many years? This person is telling that they are not the owner. Abbas said he has paid, so why did you put his name? Somebody said he has paid the money and you still put his name there. You don't know that he's trying to agenda something. Matthew Amole says, you may have today, but you don't own tomorrow. Yes, so he definitely does not own tomorrow. Michael Ajayi says, why can't Wike publicly issue a warning to property owners to obtain a CFO? If Wike does that, he has shown a sign of leadership. Exactly. Tell them to go and get a CFO rather than saying, we will revoke your land. You went to some people's places, you destroyed their building. Before they now had to call you to order to say, okay, calm down. That man, the way he behaves, I don't understand. Michael Ajayi says, well said, to me, Frank is very correct. The criticizing of Wike's leadership style is questionable, very, very questionable. Wike demolishing properties and allocating lands to his cronies isn't the best way, and such actions doesn't reflect true leadership. The FCT Wike demolished late Colonel Oglebo's property or estate in Abuja, now allegedly granting to a firm owned by House Minority Leader Kingsley Chinda, an ally of Wike. Why can't Wike publicly issue a warning to property owners to obtain a CFO? Abi? Tell them to go and obtain a CFO before you go and destroy their land. And that man, only God knows the way he thinks. It is well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.